G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flash Like Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Armytek Barracuda Pro hunting torch. Let's check it out. Alrighty, let's check this bad boy out. Okay, so firstly, I'll show you what you get in the box. So you're gonna get this handy C2 Pro charger. It'll charge 2 batteries and it's a micro USB input. Don't let this all overwhelm you. Armytek does give a lot of programming style of in their lights, in their user interface, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too difficult. So I'll do my absolute best to run you through it. But if we just look here, where's a pen? Okay, so these are the modes that you'll be able to access with this light, so you'll be able to access strobe 1, strobe 2, firefly, firefly 2, main 1, main 2, main 3, turbo 1, and then turbo 2, okay? And as I said, I'll do my best to show you how to access all of these. It's not too difficult. So when you do get the box, don't freak out. I remember when I got my first Armytek, I freaked out a little bit. And I was just like, what the hell? I just want a friggin' light that turns off and turns on. And you can set it to that. So it's not a problem. But I'll show you, all the rest of it. Now, just quickly, we will cover, this is IP68, water rated and dust rated. And it withstands a 10-meter fall. So falling from the 10th floor even, this thing's going to be fine. And that's no surprise because Armytek is a very strong, durable, reliable light brand. And I'm a massive proponent of these lights. I really am. All right, so what you're going to get in the box is you're going to get your user manual. And this is on the English page. So that is the English page. So we'll just leave it there. So you get your user manual. Don't forget to have a read over that. It doesn't take you too long. So just make sure you have a read. Now, let's just get everything out of there. Okay, so you get your holster. Now, I don't really use holsters, but it's good that this thing comes with a holster anyway, just in case you are someone who does use it. And, come on. Okay, there we go. So, it doesn't look amazing, but who cares? You friggin' Velcro this to your belt or something and you're good to go. And that's really strong Velcro, so got no problem there. Got that little buckle bit for a bag or something like that. Nice clip too. Now you will also get a tactical ring, which I will show you how to install. You'll be able to install that on the smaller body if you want to use it with the smaller body. You also get a pocket clip, some spare O-rings, and a spare rubber boot. If you need to ever replace that rubber boot, you've got a spare, which is great that they include that. Now, if you see here, the pocket clip doesn't go on the long body, but it does go on the short body here or here. And you'll get a lanyard, and it's got that classic green color, which the Armytek often use. All right, now I'll show you what batteries we've got here first. So we've got 2 of your Armytek branded 3,500 milliamp hour 3.7 volt 18650s. They are lithium ion, of course. And what would you call that? It's not a button top, but it's a raised flat top. So it's just, I haven't seen batteries like that before this light, which is interesting. Now, the long body takes 2 of these, but you do get a short body, and the short body takes 1. So if you want to just shorten things up and get compact in your life, then this is what you do. So check that out, man. How cool is that? You've got the ability to put a tactical ring on. So I'll just install that now because I may as well review it with the tactical ring on. So you got to remove 2 of the O-rings, or both O-rings. And I just use this little thing to make it easier. And then see how the tactical ring's got this little opening there? So that is going to be for where the tail cap sits down. So you want to put that up. So you just install this, push it down, get it all the way down, down, like that. So that is sitting where the pocket clip would have gone. Then you reinstall both your O-ring-a-dings. There we go. They're looking good. Now install a battery, and I will need to borrow this tail cap from you, sir, Mr. Longbody, and install the tail cap. And this is really cool. This is probably my favorite. Look at that. This is just like a mini handheld tactical bloody thrower, man. This is crazy cool. So obviously you're gonna probably halve the runtime, but look how compact that is. And you know, it is a bit of a dirty job because you get oil everywhere, all over the finish. But great opportunity to use a tactical grip like this. I love it. So I'm gonna leave it in this because that's really freaking cool. All right, so this comes with two possible emitters. You're either gonna get an XPL High or an XHP35. And I believe this is the XHP35, not the XPL High. Now, the finish on this is really spectacular. Armytek has a fantastic finish. It is, what's it similar to? It's kind of similar to a Next Torch, I guess, where it's really smooth and quite grippy as well. It is that type of material that feels like the wetter it gets, the grippier it'll get. Obviously, you can use it with gloves. It's not gonna slip around, but without gloves, it also won't slip around. So, love that about these lights. You've obviously got a massive smooth reflector, which is going to give you heaps of throw, and you've got this really cool stainless steel bezel there, which makes it look really great. You have a raised tail cap, so that's going to make for very easy usage with gloves on as well. So if it was shrouded, gloves might be a bit difficult to get, but a raised tail cap, you'll have no worries at all. And when you're holding it tactically like this, you can just hit it with the knuckle of your thumb, and it's great, or the palm of your hand. And it's no problem. All right, let's get to how to use this thing, because it is, like I said, it takes a bit to get the hang of it, and then once you get the hang of it, it's really good to go. Okay, so right now I've got this in tactical mode. So tactical mode means it's in Turbo 2, which is the highest turbo output, and when I loosen the head, it's in strobe. Okay, that's it. So if strobe is memorized when the head is loosened, and then when the head is tightened, it's in the highest tactical mode. That's a great mode for, you know, self-defense, hunting, things like that. It's really a cool mode to have it in. But if you want it in a different mode, turn the light on and then loosen and tighten the head 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then see it flashed. So now, what do we got? Now, loosen the head. Now we're in, all right, so we're in the cycles now. So the cycles are Firefly 1, see that? That's actually on, believe it or not. Firefly 1, Firefly 2, sorry, I skipped over that. Firefly 1, Firefly 2, Main 1, Main 2, Main 3, and strobe. Now, if you don't want strobe in that configuration, you can turn it off. And this is how you turn it off. You are going to half press the tail cap 20 times, and on the 20th time, you're going to click it in. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Click it in. Okay, it flashed. That should tell me, hopefully we did it right, and there's no more strobe. Let's see. Yay! So now you just got Firefly 1, Firefly 2, Main 1, Main 2, Main 3, back to Firefly. All right, so that's awesome. And then remember, when you tighten the head again, you've got it on turbo mode. So that is another setting. Now, if you want to put it on another setting, again, you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and wait for it. Boom. What are we in now? Okay, so we're back to tactical mode, which is just turbo and strobe. You can also change the turbo mode if you want turbo 1 or turbo 2, and you can change the strobe modes as well, depending on like what style of flash you have. So it's very customizable. So right now I've left it in tactical mode, which is the loosened head is strobe, tightened head is constant on, with turbo 2, the brightest turbo. Now I'll just put the specs up on the screen again that we saw on the box, just so you can see what this thing actually offers. And while I do that, we'll just have a look at the beam profile. So this is a gorgeous beam profile with the XHP. So you've got a lot of bleeding. Now that is what that's gonna do is it's gonna enhance the hot spots clarity. So it's not going to be a very circular, very crisp hotspot at a distance. It's going to be a large hotspot with a lot of clarity within it. As you can see, you've got a lot of spill as well. So it is a hotspot and spill light. And if you can see these little, see those little bumped bits on the outside of the spill, that is because of these little openings in here. So it's just affecting the beam profile a little bit. But it's negligible when you're out in the field. All right, let's go out in the field, or just outside, and see how this thing does, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts and prices. See you in a sec. Alrighty, the Barracuda. Check that out. Now I'm trying to shield the wind, so I'm hoping it's not getting the microphone too badly. But if it is, I apologize, and I'll try to edit it out or something like that. I don't know. But check this out. Very clean spill and a really nice hotspot with a lot of bleeding. So offers a lot of light near the centralized hotspot. See that? Really cool. Obviously top of the tower, no problemo. Very, very, very cool spotter, this guy. Absolute beauty. And now if I want to lower the output, I've got to turn the head, but I'm holding the camera, so I actually can't do that. But like I've already showed you, you just turn the head. Bob's your uncle. But this thing is great. If you're after a hunting light, or a thrower or something like that, this thing's brilliant, especially because it can go just one 18-650 instead of two. So you can really make it short and compact. And we'll just go over here. Someone's at the top of that building there. They cannot hide from the Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda. Great song. Great song, great torch. It's just all great. All right, see ya. All right, so it's a really good performer, hey? And, I just had it on turbo then, just turbo 2, just to show you how bright it can get and how far it can get. But as you've seen, this thing can cycle through all sorts of different outputs, so which is really cool, because the way I see it, what you can do is you can have it on a low output when you're hunting, right? And it's on a low-ish output, and then if you really want to see at a distance, you just tighten the head. So that is actually a really clever design, because they've thought of everything. They've thought of a scenario where you're out in the field hunting, and you loosen the head, so you've got your lower output, and then bang, tighten the head, you've got your really high brightness, so that you don't have to drain the battery or whatever on the highest output when you don't need it, and it's as simple as just a head turn, which is clever. I like it. Now, I'm going to link it in the description at a few places. So I'll link Armytek direct, but I'll also link lightshop.com.au, because they often have Armytek products. And look, they don't necessarily last very long at Lightshop, because they're very popular lights. But I will link the Armytek page at Lightshop, so you can go check it out anyway. I think from memory, it comes in at about $250 Australian, but I could be wrong. So just click the link and have a look. But I've left this in the smaller configuration, which I think is a fantastic iteration that they've done with this. Offering you two 18-650s, a long body and a short body. Body is just phenomenal. I think it's a really generous thing that they've done. So good on them. And I just love it like that. How cool is that? That's just, it's a really cool thing. Check out the beam again. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.